Unleashed. Welcome, Minecraft fans, to more Feed the Beast Unleashed. Got my cool new intro, got my new skin that you can see over here. Well, I got iron armor on now. Got a new skin. New world we started out in. Over here is where we started out at. I dug down to find stone. There's stone right there. That's kind of nuts. We actually started, I think, right over there. And this is a quagmire, and this is a prairie, and over here is Sacred Springs, and apparently there's like a healing spring in the middle of that, and we'll have to find that. And then we got the base that we set up here. So I picked an area that's a 3x3 chunk, so there's 9 chunks in here, and we'll put a chunk loader in here in a little bit, but I laid it out with bricks, and I have this all set up. Now, it's not fully set up, but good start here. This is where this is going to be a huge Minecraft Reloaded farm over here. We're going to have trees, we're going to have a bunch of crops and stuff. We did some industrial craft crossbreeding with crops, and we're going to try to do some more. As you can see, the crossbred crops over here. So you build these crops, you just put 2 sticks on here, you put sticks in a crafting table. So make some sticks, and 2 sticks on each side, and you get these crops. And then what you do is you put a crop on the ground, and then you can put crops on it. And then if you have crops on each side that are fully grown, you can put another crop on top of that, and it makes this little X pattern, like a cross. And then you can crossbreed with those crops. And that's what we've got going over here, and that's how we got some of the stuff last episode. I just wanted to kind of brush up and explain that for everybody. That's how we got the stickweed and some of the other stuff we got. The watermelons too came from that. So that's the crossbreeding thing, and then I have some clips that I didn't get into last episode, so we're going to run through that, and then I'll show you what we updated here and what we're going to do next. But yeah, this is Minecraft Reloaded tree farm. I don't think Minecraft Reloaded will do the forest trees. I'm not sure what it does with genetically altered crops, like the crossbreed crops, but I'm pretty sure plain Jane crops it can harvest on the crops. So like pumpkins and stuff, we can just get it to harvest. And the cool thing is if I have a crop down out here with like pumpkins or something on it, the harvester will harvest the pumpkins, but they don't need to be replanted. So I have a planter here in the middle, and it doesn't even have an upgrade right now. But when I upgrade it, it doesn't need to be as big as the gold upgrade here. So you can see this checkerboard pattern of jack-o'-lanterns here. So this is 3 plus another 3 more, so I need a smaller upgrade than this gold one for the planter, and then everything from here out is 4 blocks away from the water source, and I can just till all the soil, put crops down, and then put these icy industrial craft crops down, and then I can just grow all the stuff out here. And same thing with this cotton. Even though cotton won't go on industrial craft crops, you can harvest this and the crop is still there. So the harvester also does that too. It'll pull the cotton off there, and it doesn't have to be replanted. The other thing I did is when I was down there, I got some lava out of the lava, a lava pool when I got my redstone and diamonds, and I used it for turtles. Fed them some and got some left over. That's why I had lava for this. And the turtles are downstairs digging up everything underneath here. And that's the other reason why I wanted to kind of have this elevated, is because I can build stuff up top first and then have the turtles kind of digging around later. So looks like these guys are pretty much finished up. A lot of cobblestone, but I've been getting a bunch of stuff out of here. Got lots of good things. The only thing is I've been getting these paradox, and I haven't seen. I need rubies for some of the industrial craft stuff, and I haven't seen rubies. So I'm not sure how we're going to get rubies. I think I read somewhere that you have to get them. They only come in like deserty biomes, and with biomes aplenty, I don't know. Like, I haven't found a desert biome yet because I don't have, or haven't found any cactus. So the other thing is I don't have any cactus green to make waterproof pipes, so I made this liquiduct. And this is harvester planter setup. Harvester up there, planter right here, and then a sludge boiler to get rid of this sludge. You can see I connected it too late, and so there's some sludge in here, and I need a wrench. And I also need a wrench on this iron pipe. But I think we can make a force wrench, so let's take a look at that really quick. Alright, so I took some sticks and made a wooden gear and used some cobblestone to make it into a stone gear, and then from there you can add force nuggets. No? Force bars? So here's a force wrench. Force gear. Stone gear and force ingots. Okay. So I need a few more ingots. Did I have any stashed anywhere? Looks like we'll use another piece of force gem and some more refined iron, which I got over here. And my inventory is getting totally disorganized. Sorry, guys. So refined iron and force gem, force ingots, and then we get a force gear, refined iron, force, boom, 1, 2, 3, and then put this force gear in the middle, and I got a force wrench. And the force wrench does a lot of cool stuff. One thing is it doesn't have durability, and it does act like a normal wrench for some stuff. So you can see this iron pipe, and it actually like is pointing down. And in Ultimate Pack, the thick part was actually a stop for the pipes. In this pack, the thick part is the direction that stuff goes. So I've got stuff that's going to come out of the harvester. Some of it's going to go back in the planter, just my saplings, and then everything else is going to go this way, and then the sludge from the sludge boiler will go in here and make like sand and stuff, and then that'll also go this way. And right now I just have it going into a diamond chest with a bunch of pipes, and I think we can actually take, do I have, yes I do, I have scaffolding. That's not how you use scaffolding, but that's okay. I think I can combine these things. I hate this, it never works right. Oh, I can't do it with this type of wrench? Dang it. Alright, we'll have to figure that out. I think I need a different type of wrench. I need cyan dye. You know what? Let's check these flowers out. And it looks like these flowers, I got lucky. They give me cyan dye. So let's go ahead and take that and make one of these cool wrenches. Did I do that wrong? Oh, it's cyan wool. Okay. So wool, I have a bunch of wool from making string. Oh, there it is right there. From using the cotton. So I think I can take one dye and actually make 8. There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Prototype Omni wrench. Okay, so we can take our Omni wrench. So let's see if this Omni wrench will work on the liquiduct. There we go. Boom. Alright, so now I got the sludge going into the sludge boiler. And I got planter harvester. Right now I'm just going to power this off of a hobbyist steam engine with the aqueous accumulator. So that's filling up with water. There's water source blocks there for the aqueous accumulator. And then we're going to use a powered furnace and put some logs in here. Get some charcoal. Use the charcoal for the engine. Hopefully this will be self-sustaining. And then right now I just have a Buildcraft energy bridge to put industrial craft out. And then eventually I think what we'll do is we'll get a steam boiler. And I think I want to put the steam boiler right over here where this little platform is. This is right on the edge of the chunk and stuff. See the little line goes right there. So this will be just inside my little 9 chunk when I get a chunk loader. I'm hoping this will be self-sustaining. I know the powered furnace is kind of slow for cooking the wood into charcoal, but hopefully that's enough to get this thing here kicked off and self-sustaining for a little bit, and then I can fill up this diamond chest down here with some stuff, and then eventually we'll get some ender chests and things like that. We'll block off the sludge boiler so we don't actually walk into range and get poisoned by it, and we'll be good to go. And then we'll see what the Mine Factory loaded harvester does with all of these modified crops. So I took some of the crops, the rest of them from downstairs, moved them up here. I had cocoa beans crossbred, and actually used some to make cookies, and then you can use the cookies with Darkcraft to make these fortune cookies. And the fortune cookies, gobble one of these up, and you get a fortune, and fortunes say cool things. Remember to use every part of the chicken. Alright, we saw the wrench that we made. It's cyan wool, and this is a Scythe flower that we crossbred, and I've just moved it over here. I have some more stuff that we've kind of moved it over here. There's some stuff that's crossbreeding. That's probably either carrots or potatoes. This looks like another type of flower that crossbred, and then we got some melons that crossbred. But yeah, that's how we're getting started out here. So I just wanted to kind of take a moment and kind of touch bases with everything. I know I mentioned it briefly at the end of last episode. So we were playing the Ultimate Pack before, and I've kind of done everything in the Ultimate Pack. I did all the bees, I did all the grade tech grinding, and then all this new stuff is coming out. This all the Ultimate or the Unleashed and Unhinged, and there's Direwolf 22, or yeah, Direwolf 20 pack also, that are on the Minecraft 1.5.2, which is the Redstone update. Yeah. So I wanted to get on that. So I've been looking at this. I started out I made a world in creative mode and just kind of played with the blocks and stuff to kind of figure things out. And then I looked for seeds that had like a vanilla-ish starting area, and this is what I found. This is there were some seeds that started out in a big canyon in the middle of nowhere and all these unfriendly terrains and stuff like that. So this is what the seed I picked, and that's why I kind of had an idea what this seed looked like, what the world was going to look like. The terrain generation's kind of the same. I mean, the biomes are, but the locations of things are a little different. So it's still like a new world. But we got all this stuff set up here. We did some industrial craft crop breeding. We got our harvester set up with the gold upgrade for 7 radius, and that's 3 by default plus 7 in each direction. And that's this whole area here. And then what we need over here is this planter needs an upgrade. So it normally does 3 by 3, which is like right in here. And then we need to go another 3 blocks in each direction. So if we look, let's look up upgrades. Upgrade. We want a 3 increase. So this is 1, 2, and 10 is 3. And let's look at the recipe for that. So we need a nugget, some plastic, and some tin, and some redstone. So I think we have all of that. There's a nugget. Need a couple pieces of redstone, tin. Hey, there's 3 tin right there, and then I need 3 of these plastic. So let's go ahead and make this. And of course, with the 1.5 update, we can do the click drag stuff. So click drag that, and if you have something in the middle, you can actually click drag this. And there's a 10 upgrade for 3 radius. So let's go ahead and plop that into our planter. And that'll give us a little boost to the range for that. And then right now I have this shut off. I kind of have a power supply set up that's sort of renewable. Like I said, we're going to get some more power going when we get, we'll get a boiler or something going over here. And then we're going to do a quarry. But for now, we got the turtles going. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I still have my ender chest excavate program, but we don't have ender chests yet, so we're not going to use that until we get to ender chests. So these guys just keep carving out this area that's below my base that I've set up, and then it'll go all the way down to bedrock, and then I have all that area below the base to build on. Everything down here. I looked at this for a quarry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks above the quarry that it puts that frame. So I want to make sure that if the frame goes up, I have room. I'm not going to break anything in my roof that I've built here already. So this is kind of, I was mapping out an area for what a frame would take up. I think it's actually just up to here. But either way, when we get a quarry set up, we need more diamonds for that. We will throw it down here and watch it go, and we'll kind of retire the turtles, use them for something else. But that'll be how that works. So I got a couple of Well, I got the powered furnace, and I got 2 hobbyist steam engines with just some liquid X to connect them together. I think we can fire this up, fire both of these bad boys up, and that should get the harvester and the planter all going. And we can go upstairs and look at that, and these things produce plenty of berries. I think we have a way to automate those too. Those are from, I believe they're from Natura, but we should have a way to automate those. And I think this is going to plant, let's see, let's do some pine trees on the edge. And I have the jungle leaves turned on because we're not doing cocoa beans yet, and I don't need the rubber because we have the mine factor reloaded. Maybe we'll put some sakura in the middle. So when this thing builds up some power, looks like the harvester's already getting a little bit of power, it will go, and I just have a transformer, but the energy bridge down here, can I click on it? I don't think I can click on it, and now I'm stuck. Got myself stuck. Oh, there we go. So the energy bridge actually holds a little bit of charge, and we'll have to leave that holding the charge for now until we get a battery set up. I think I mentioned before that I haven't found any rubies. You make the energy crystals. You can either make them with diamonds or rubies, and I made this one with a diamond. But I don't have a lot of diamonds yet, so we're either going to have to find some rubies or find a whole bunch of diamonds. Hopefully the turtles will find some. And then I moved the extra dirt blocks out of the way of this thing. And I did actually do all of my dart craft, so what I did, I mentioned this before, actually the oreberry bushes are Tinker's Construct, that's right. I think the cotton is Tinker's Construct also. It's either that or Natura. But we use the cotton to get string, and then we use the force logs to get force sticks, and then we made a bunch of bows. And in between making the bows, I made some boots out of leather, and then you use the force rod on the boots. You drop on the ground, use a force rod on them, and they turn into force boots, and then you can enchant them. So when I got up to the level I could enchant them with the low-level battery, I did that, and then with the high-level battery, I did that. Those are nice because when you break it down, you get the boots and the battery back. You don't get any extra force out of it, but I switched between that and making bows, and I actually got my book all the way up to tier 7. We're mastered now. So we're going to make some force armor. So I got the boots that we did already. We have these shards from Thaumcraft, and this will give us repair 2, I believe. And then we got a fortune thing for luck, and a claw for damage, and some sugar for speed. And this one will give us flight. And then these bricks will make it sturdy, which means it actually absorbs more damage. So I think we're going to start that off. And then we need a bunch more armor, or actually we just need a full suit of armor. So we can do this, and then we can do that. And that'll give us a chest and a hat, and then we need some pants. And then there's our full suit of leather armor. And then we grab our force rod, and we drop the armor on the ground. And now it becomes force armor. That's what I did with the boots earlier. And then we just do the same for the rest. And you can hear that little thing going back there. And then this force rod's almost worn out, but not quite. So here's our boots now. We got repair, damage, luck, speed, wing, and sturdy. And you can actually put vanilla enchants on top of this. So let's put those on. And that should make us run really fast. And you can see this bar up in the upper left. That's like a speed bar, so we can actually fly. And it actually makes you walk really fast on water, which is trippy even with the lily pads down. But even without lily pads, you'll walk on top of water. It's cool. And then you also walk up 1 block stuff. So let me craft up some of these, and we'll use some of these, the same thing, the bricks and the stuff like that. Channel these up, and I'll be back. Alright, so we got a full set of force armor going here. One thing I need to do is I'm just going to put repair on a force rod. That way it'll be able to recharge, and I won't have to keep making new ones. But yeah, that should be enchanted now. Repair 1. Oh, so it looks like it is only repair 1. And that should start repairing now. Yep, it's going to do it slowly. And I made some more force bows that we can use to get more force. Alright. And another force bow. You just make it out of renewable resources. sticks, string, and sugar. And then it costs a few liquid force to make it, but you get more liquid force back when you put it in. So let's go ahead and do this other force rod, and it looks like since I can only get repair one, I'll need one of those, and we're going to put a flask on here. We're going to make this a rod of holding, and then we can use these flasks to capture mobs. I don't have any more cocoa beans. I broke my cocoa bean off the Industrial Craft little crops, and it's actually this seed right here, but I can't replant it because you need to have Weedex and the little Industrial Craft watering things in order to plant it. And I tried to crossbreed another one, I didn't get it. I did get these violets though, so we'll go back and do that somehow. We'll have to find another way to get cocoa beans. Let's just do another damage. So we'll get a sword all going up. And then here's some of the other stuff we have too. So this watering can, I believe this comes from Extra Utilities. And it's not going to show me a recipe for a watering can. R. Ah. Okay, so here's the watering can. Show me the money. Okay, here's the watering can. This recipe without the bone meal only works in peaceful mode. So I made this with a bowl and some stone and some bone meal, and then you just click it on water and it's filled up and you never have to refill it. So that's what we did with the watering can. We also have this king slime frying pan, which is actually a weapon, and it came from that boss mob we fought over there. And then the other thing we have is I made a scythe, and I have no idea what this stone scythe does. In an ultimate pack, you could use a scythe to chop down like a bunch of leaves at the same time, and it doesn't do that here, so I don't know what it does. But let's go ahead and throw those away, or stash those away. And we will play with Tinker's Construct, but not just yet. And then we got, whoa, that moving over water thing is trippy. So we got our wing sword with bane and sharpness and looting and repair. The wing sword will help us fly. I want to do a force axe with lumberjack. I don't know what else I need. I don't want to do the grinding thing. I think we'll just leave it at that. That's all I really need. It's not a full enchant, but it works. And then we have a slime ball and some string, and apparently you can use this to make cobwebs. Oh, geez. I'm going to do this wrong. Cobweb. Alright. And when we click on our force infuser, cobweb says touch. So we're going to use that on the pickaxe, and that's going to give us silk touch. And we'll do a little bit of that and some speed. Alright, so we'll have a silk touch pick. We can use our fists otherwise. We have our armor that we aren't going to need anymore. Let's see if the rubber boots break down. Nope. I think I'll get iron out of this. Perfect. So I got most of my iron back. Yeah, 7 aren't iron. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I got all my iron back from the iron armor I made. That's perfect. The other thing I'd made earlier was this digger's backpack and miner's backpack, which we could probably take with us. And then I made this force pack. And then I think we want to, let's grab some stuff that we might need. Maybe a couple buckets. And I don't know what else we'll need. But you can open this force pack, and I used it to upgrade my tomb, and you put the flasks on the force pack and it expands the amount of inventory space it has, so I can stash a whole bunch of stuff up there. The other cool thing that I think you can do is, this is for a Tinker's Construct backpack, but I think you can actually put, like a miner's backpack and stuff, and the force pack up there. Maybe we'll put one up there and see if it actually fills up when we go out in the world and use it. The next thing we need is iron and flint and obsidian, and we're gonna go to the Nether. So the next thing we need for upgrading our equipment here is we need some blaze rods and gas tiers and stuff like that. And I think I have a way to do blazes. And we're gonna have to figure out where we want the nether portal. I think, oh, these guys are done. That's good. That means I can leave the area and they won't unload. I guess I could use my silk touch axe on that. Yeah, 1.7's out for vanilla. That's the other thing too. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually do 1.7 in vanilla. I'm gonna establish myself a little bit in this world. I have to be careful. This stuff breaks so fast now. We'll establish ourselves a little bit in this world, and then we'll do some vanilla and start that out. So I think I can do this. Let's see. And then we're just going to do a gimpy portal. Alright, and then we need one up here. Come on. Of course, I can fly now, can't I? Dirt digger's backpack. Ah. Sometimes it's more annoying than it's worth. Alright, so now we got a gimpy portal. Let's light that up. Alright, off to the nether. The new nether. There's a bunch of new stuff in the nether with biomes of plenty, and I think Natura adds a bunch of stuff, is what it is. This tainted soil. You know what I think the tainted soil does is it actually makes like mobs spawn faster. I think that's what it does. We want a little bit of netherrack. Look at that guy. He's wearing some crazy armor. I'm not going to mess with him though. Alright, let's put some fires out in my immediate area. These guys not going to blow up because I hit him with the Bane Sword? I don't know what they did. We need some... Alright, we need some soul sand. Okay, I hear a ghast, which is good. Oh! We want to actually kill a ghast. Look at that hat. I want that hat. I'm going to waste all my arrows. Is he over land or over lava? He's over lava, isn't he? Oh, nope, he's not over lava. Yay. Can we, Oh, that didn't work. Come on, just die already, dude. Ah! I'm on fire. Alright, we're just gonna sneak up and sword him. Oh. Alright, we got him. And we took a crash landing. And he dropped... I saw what he dropped. Did we get a ghast here? Where's the ghast? Oh. Ah! Alright, we need a break. We gotta eat some food. That could have been fatal. I did get a ghast here. That's one of the things I wanted to get. What else is on my shopping list? I need, ooh, what is this bush? Skyberry bush? Alright, we got a skyberry bush, whatever that is. So it looks like we filled up another episode. So that's all we got for now. We will continue next episode and continue our shopping list in the Nether. And then we'll work on some applied energetics. And we'll get to see the results of what we do with a blaze and an overpowered hobbyist steam engine. Tune in next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.